Hi, today we're going to be learning how to download and install the PowerSchool Teacher Gradebook installer and launch app. And we're going to start by visiting tauschools.org. You might already have a shortcut for getting to your PowerSchool application, but we're going to go the path of least resistance because you can always remember to go back to tauschools.org. We're going to navigate to the teacher page where you can find helpful links. And among them, including your Tau Schools email, your help desk ticket submission portal, your Canvas access if you guys use that, and then a couple of things here. Generally, you're probably not going to go into student and parent, and probably most of you don't have admin privileges, but everybody's going to be using PowerSchool Teacher. So we're going to just go ahead and visit that link, and we're going to log in using our credentials. Just like that. Once we're into the PowerSchool portal, if we want to install Gradebook, if we already have it installed, we can just click Launch right here and it will open. If we do not yet have it installed, we're going to have to use the installer. Today we're going to download the installer. You'll notice that it has identified that we are on a Mac computer, as most of you are on a district Mac, and you can download the setup installer. This may take a while depending on your network. I'm on a good network here at home, and if you guys are using the Tau Schools network, that should be pretty quick as well. You're going to basically click this download installer button, but just to be clear, your computer must be running Mac OS X 10.7.3 or later version. And if you ever want to find out what version you are running, you go up to the Apple at the top of the computer and you ask for a little information about this Mac. It says right there, right at the top, OS X Yosemite. That's version 10.10.5, and that means we are in the clear on downloading and installing this software. So you can see below that we've got the steps here. We've got run the download. We're going to do that. Install the launcher, continue installation, finish installation, activate installation, and launching the Gradebook, starting with download the installer. And it takes a while, and I have actually already installed it, so I am going to pause and get that opening. So, folks, I paused that download because I already had a download complete, and I didn't want to download a 57 megabyte file twice. But I just pulled it up again, and basically it would show up here on the bottom where the download started, and you saw the blue circle. It had 3 minutes to go. When that was done, one click on that would open up a quick installer package, and then pretty immediately after that, this little gradebook window opened up, and we get this little package, and you're going to double click to install the package on the computer. It's going to ask you if you would really like to open this application downloaded from the internet, and of course most of the time you will notice that at your Tau Schools device you can't download and install. This is an exception. It's been cleared for you guys because of course everyone needs it, so you are good to go with opening this one. And I didn't check that little box that said, are you sure you want to open this? Scary, and do you want us to tell you every time? And I do want to be told every time that I'm downloading something scary from the great wide internet. So got a little information here. Run this script or quit. I don't want to quit. I want to finish what I'm doing. So I'm going to click run. Forget this part. We're going to overwrite it because I did already install it. So here's the information we need right now. Your gradebook installation is almost complete. To complete installation, do the following. Return to the PowerTeacher portal right over here. Click Launch in the new Gradebook Launch area right there. The main menu. This is your main menu. If the PowerTeacher Gradebook does not automatically launch, open the downloaded file launch.gradebook.ptg. You can set this type of file to open automatically through your browser. We don't need to set it to open automatically, but when the Gradebook opens, your installation is complete. To launch it in the future, you should just be able to press launch right here. So I'm going to say OK, got those instructions. I'm going to close the Gradebook launcher right there. I'm going to go ahead and click that But you also notice I've got a shortcut right here that'll launch it for me even when I'm not in PowerSchool in my browser. I'm pretty sure you have to log in if you are not already logged in one way or the other, but just press launch here in the gradebook. There's launch gradebook.ptg like they said. I am going to click it once, and we are going to be asked again if we want to open this mischievous downloaded internet package, and we say, yep, this one I know I want. If you ever don't know that you want something or you don't know why it popped up or where it came from, let's go with quit on that kind of a request. So here we go. Do you want to terminate other sessions? Yes, I do, because I actually am logged in on another computer with this account. And you can only have one open at a time, which makes perfect sense because you don't want to accidentally enter information in two places, have it be conflicting, and then cause yourself a problem. So, voila. We haven't created a grade scale or anything like that, but that is not the emphasis of this lesson. So we have successfully downloaded and installed our PowerTeacher Gradebook. Congratulations. And again, if you're going to want to do that in the future, I just closed it, so I have essentially quit that application. You'll see it's down here. Actually, I'm going to quit it. Popped up in my dock, and I have told it to quit, and when that black dot at the bottom goes away, I will know that it has successfully closed and quit. And when that happens, I would like to launch it again, just for emphasis here, using the icon that has shown up here. Actually, I'm going to also notice that the gradebook installer is now on my computer. I'm going to right click or control click on that, and I'm going to say let's eject that installer. Doesn't do anything to the application I just installed. It's just the tool that helped us get it here in the first place, and it will just be clutter on your desktop. So let's see, has it quit? Yeah, it's taking its sweet time, isn't it? Try again, quit. Well, let's just see what happens if I try to launch it again. Since I'm logged in, it might just launch it again. You'll see Gradebook launched. Because it's up here now in our taskbar, and it's going to ask me to sign in. So this is the field you'll see when you click the desktop Gradebook login, and you're going to enter your credentials again. And the Gradebook will launch for you. This is exactly what you want to see. If you happen to see anything other than what we've seen here, if you get stuck along the way, if you get error messages or anything that stops you from completing this task, your next step is to go back to taoschools.org and to visit that teacher page, which we'll do right now together, and to click on the Help button. There you'll see a couple of options. One of them is a phone number, but for this kind of situation, we really request that you guys log in. See, there's the help desk number, and they say clearly, please do not use it in place of submitting a help desk request. Emergencies only. P.S. Your PowerSchool Gradebook does not signify an emergency, although it is important. You are going to use your Active Directory username, which is the same as your computer logon, and you may be like, oh, I just see my, my name, but normally it's first name dot last name, and the password would likely be the same as what you use to log into the computer. So give that a try. If you have trouble, well, try the number. Thanks, guys, and good work.